Hi guys, I'm Kat and I'm here with Tomthumbglitters, and we are here to do a tutorial of the cup that you saw at the beginning of this video. So I'm going to be introducing a new video each week, introducing some of our glitters that we carry as well. So let me get started. So this is one of the glitters. This is Snow White. She is a white fine cut glitter, very beautiful. She's an iridescent. And then we're also going to be using Blue Snow. It's a chunky mix, very beautiful. And we're also going to be using Mr. Nolan's Louisiana Lace. I've used this glitter for years. I've loved this glitter. It's going to be using Craft Attack's Artworks resin. I've been using this resin for the past 3 years. That's how long I've been tumbling for. It works well for me. I live in Arizona. I live in a drier climate, so I don't know where you live. But by all means, you know, experiment with different resins to see what works well in your climate. That's how I started, you know, just experimenting. So let's experiment together. The other thing I want to talk about is they do carry a scrub. I have gotten resin on my skin over the years as well, and sometimes it's just heck getting off. This stuff, you just put a little bit on your arm wherever you got the resin, you just rub it in, rinse it off with water, and it comes right off. Best stuff ever. I wish they had it when I first started. The other thing that we're going to be using is a Hogg's 14-ounce mug. This one has already been prepped. There is a video, my first video I did, on how to prep a cup. So by all means, if you don't know how, please go back and look at that video. So let's get started. I'm anxious. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. And then subscribe, and I will list all the items that we are using below in the description. Any questions, please ask them below, and I will do my best to answer each and every question, and look forward to making tutorials with you. And you know, everybody's art piece is a Picasso. You know, there is no mistakes. We just learn to improve them, right? So here we go. Let's get started. As you can see, I've got about 5 mLs that I'm putting on the top of this cup, and I'm going to smooth up the top. I'm going to pull it all the way around the cup, and as I'm doing this, I'm pulling it because I want to make sure that this is nice and tacky. While we're doing this, we want to also make sure that we get our handle, because that's important. We want to get our handle very nice and tacky as well. And we're going to be making sure that we get this cup completely covered. You know, so when we get ready to glitter, our glitter will stick to this very nicely. Now I am pouring the Blue Snow glitter over the cup. So as you can see, it's adhering to the cup because we had poured the resin on there. So now it's going to have that full coverage. And so I sprinkle it very heavily. I pour it back into my cup, and then I put it back on top of there. Any part that I might have missed, make sure that I get my handle too. Right here, as you can see, I'm taking my parchment paper and I'm just pushing down on that glitter to make sure that it's nice and flat, especially around the handles. That's the tough one, but we just want to make sure it's laying flat. Right here, I take my semi-gloss clear spray, and then I seal my glitter after about 3 hours, and then I'll let that dry for a couple of hours as well. I had already put down my vinyl snowflakes, and now I'm spray painting it white, and then I'm going to let it dry. Here I'm pulling off the vinyl snowflakes to expose the color glitter underneath. This is what's called a peekaboo.
now you have your acetone, your 91% alcohol or 70%, your cup that's fully been stripped of its vinyl and exposed of its snowflakes. Now I'm taking my acetone and I'm going around the rim because I want it to look like as though the snow is melting off the rim of the cup. I'm also going to be doing that on the bottom. Okay, but this is your cup, so you design it the way that you want it. So as I do the top, I'll then do the bottom, as you can see. I'll do a little bit on the handle. And I'll sporadically go around the cup as well because I want it to have that little bit of a rustic kind of look as well. Now when I'm all done with the acetone, I'll get a clean cotton ball with the 91% alcohol, and I'll go through where I did the acetone to brighten up everything, as you'll see here in a few minutes. And again, this is your cup, so you design your cup the way that you love it. This is just a technique that I did, and I'm just sharing what I did with you. Right here I'm taking my Q-tip because I wanted a little bit more drip on my cup with the acetone. Right here, I'm going to take my Snow White glitter. At the end of my popsicle stick, I'm going to pull some of that glitter out, put it into my pre-mixed epoxy, about 5 milliliters, and stir that in till I get it nice and smooth inside of that. Once I get it nice and stirred in, I'm going to then spread it over my cup, and then I'll take my heat gun to make sure that I have all my bubbles popped over my cup, so that my epoxy is nice and smooth. Now I'm going to take Mr. Nolan's Louisiana Lace and I'm going to sprinkle it like salt over the cup. That way it'll give it that little bit of shimmer, and also the glitter will lay flat.
Once your cup is fully cured, you're going to take it and you're going to lightly sand it, taking up any rough edges. Then take your X-Acto knife, clean up the top lip of the cup. Once you've done that, then you're going to wash it with Dawn soap. Re-epoxy, let cure again. Once it's fully cured, wash it with Dawn again, and you are finished.